best hero, but against Visage, against Key, one of the heroes that can sit inside Bkop's main and try to kill Monkey King, but then again, you pick magic tricks, huh?
They thought that was the 360 pen spin, but you know, when you have it up above your chin, it's a little more difficult. They're the pros. I'll leave it to the pros. The Dota, the pen spinning, drafting, everything they've got going on so far. But let's see how this game goes as both teams are going to soak up. Well, Aster will soak up and see what they do in terms of maybe invading and going across.
Aster, they are smoked. This time around, they don't want to use the smoke. They don't want to fight. Their level 1 isn't as strong. Having enchantress, Patrikios fine. That's like they're gonna be holding the high ground for now. Planting the observer ward near their outpost.
30 seconds to battle.
Middle of the lane, ward like that, placed by Bkop. Turning off the Watcher and going in a little bit further. Throwing down an Obs that's gonna get some sight onto Ava.
I predicted this. Oh, wait, me.
But I don't think anything's really gonna lead to much at the moment with the way
The battle
that Ava's set up. So, bounty runes should be 2 apiece, will be 2 apiece, and we'll get into the laning phase. Any matchups sticking out at you so far?
Yeah, I want to see Spirit Breaker Visage lane played by Aster this time around to see how much they're going to be able to get from it. And next success, he's going to be going for the same build, get that phylactery online. He seems to be the core on offlane Visage. Mercy starting off strong with impetus, getting in, trying to secure the lane for Fly, and of course the mid lane. Sumail will be playing against XM. Sumail plants the branch, gets that tango going immediately, knows the matchup inside out.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, right? Like Sumail now on a hero that's a little bit more conventionally mid than Timber Sauce, and he's in a matchup that is not as common, but still becoming more and more common throughout this patch. So right now it's looking pretty good with that 8th remnant hitting, and we'll see which team's gonna have their support really get at it, coming over mid first.
Some good harassment coming out from XM so far, but also Sumail CSing nicely. Has enough money to buy bond. Shoot, in trouble.
Blood grenade. This should be first blood and will be for Ava.
First blood! And so much
Yeah,
more
not
shall
quick
soon
enough.
be spilled.
Well done there to get that first blood, and blood grenade
If you die,
always seems to be a part of first blood.
It's
Great
just an item that did make a lot of these heroes much more viable. Monet is level 2.
Ooh, holding the balance strike for now, goes into the Shadow Realm. They want the follow-up right after he gets out of it. Might have been a touch too early as he walks away, but just in the nick of time.
Needed a bit of an extra slow. Pichu was still level 1, or an extra burst coming from Purifying Flames. First of all, use Healing Salve, go back to full HP, but problem is he doesn't have any mana to work with. His career is already in use, and would you look at that? They did not block the camp. Frisk did manage to unblock the big camp, but the top lane is not there, so these creeps are going to be available. There are no trees, cut down all the trees on this side.
I'm looking over at this Oracle just because I know that level 2 on the Purifying Flames is you can start to not only get kills but steal them as well. See Bkop pick up that Lotus, that healing Lotus. And XXS right now is only 12 and 2, but you compare that to Ava, who's in the bottom lane and not exactly getting as much as the Visage is at the moment.
It's all about getting those stats early on at Visage. magic wand, 3 branches going into the crown immediately, and now is sitting at, well, 72 damage, something that Visage did make it 76, something that Visage did struggle before his early lane stage, just didn't have enough damage to last hit, kind of struggled with that. But for now, CSing nicely, sitting at 15 at the moment.
Having an all right time, and things after the first blood a little bit quiet. I think one of the biggest things is making sure that you can kind of shut down Monet, but that never really seems to happen. Charge coming through, 8th already, the control on the mid, and they've got some help from Pichu, leaving Monet by himself, and able to just fend for himself in the bottom lane while they get a kill over mid. But now the problem is you're giving up XXS, and the dive in from Fly with the time walk is enough to get that kill.
They do secure a mid kill, but also, I don't know what happened top. XXS was underneath the tower, and there's no harassment coming out on any of these heroes. Fly full HP, Mercy, same thing. Good start for Faceless Void as well, sitting at 19 CS, which is not too bad. Having 1-1-1 build, Shackle hits on Sumail on a mid lane, but it's not gonna do much. Sumail also having level advantage already because of that kill.
Yep.
And also having more denies.
Yeah, and that could be a problem because that level 6 is immediately just the jumping off point, right? That level 6, you have Astral Step. Especially if you've got a +1 and say maybe the Spirit Breaker, it can be an issue. And you can see Bkop helping to get that kill up top on Mercy, so already seeing that power of the Spirit Breaker, despite the fact that he is only level 3.
Bkop, he's going for the courier potentially. He was thinking about it for a second, but also scouts out Frisk, so that means that this potential aggression on the top lane is not going to be there, which does allow Aster to potentially, go for him, and he cliffed Oracle. Pichu will TP mid, give Tango to Sumail. He's like, I can't refill your bottle. There's not much I can do. I TP'd from not from the base, so let's see if they make a rotation. Sumail's about to crack level 6, Wind Ranger's still level 5.
If the Remnant lands on Frisk, so now you're wondering, does Sumail make the jump? Bkop can't really charge through the brambles. Has to wait, but they do still have Pichu nearby, and well, there is the Invis rune that will be picked up by this Oracle.
Gotcha.
And the whole time it's just leaving Monet to do whatever he wants in this bottom lane. Like, he's picking up these healing lotuses, and he's sitting 35 and 14 for free. Ava's not putting much pressure on him at all.
Kind of hard as Magnus when you're left in this position, 1 versus 1 against Monkey. It's pretty similar to what happens if you leave like Morphling. Let's see, Pichu, he's trying to battle it out against Frisk here. Let's have Invis running. Should be, let's see if it's gonna run out. Feels like it's gonna run out before,
like 3 seconds before. Are you an auto clicker kind of guy? The hold right click down the click. Oh, charge! Grab it! Oh, Frisk still gets it. 2 heroes there. And now he's starting to heal. Uh-oh. Bkop. XM showing up. And will use the ult. Oh my god. And he's just gonna TP away. What?
he finds the angle.
He charges away.
Yeah, so the tower doesn't attack him. That was so nicely done.
Oh my gosh.
Gets the tip from Sumail. There seems to be like great bond between 2 of them. And now Pichu gets the kill on Frisk, so they should know there's a ward there.
XM, if you don't get this kill,
I mean, there's no way that he doesn't get it. I don't know where Pichu's
he's looking all the time. Just keep no wait, XM, please, please, dude, you need to get this. I cannot believe how much time he's taking away.
He's actually okay.
Oh,
Magnus is getting charged. My God, this is just a disaster for Piggy killers. What the hell?
So is the disaster when Aster's involved some way.
What juke from Pichu? Even Tango gets inside and gets out. There's a lot of these new juke spots that people are still unfamiliar with. I'm not saying this as an expert or anything, I'm myself included, because one tower where it felt like you could go through but you couldn't, and now it's finally fixed. So people are much more easily juked because it's a new map or new trees on the map, so you still don't know all the
That amount of time that XM used to not get a kill, not get anything, has put Sumail up a full level. Like,
and 1,000 gold ahead.
Yeah. That's insanity. Charge on XM, he's got to be careful. Sumail's got an Astral Step and an Aether Remnant, and XM's going to start to run away, forcing the TPs, and Flyfly's level 6. So Sumail going to go north. I think he knows he's eaten off a bit more than he can chew and just dies. Maybe it's a little bit weighted by the charge. RP? Even committed here for the Oracle. No, what? Stop. Stop. Pichu, you cannot do this anymore. You're not allowed to. All right, Alpha, thank you. If he survived again, I would have... I don't know if I'd be able to play Dota ever again. That is just... Wow. Fly. Time walking. Getting away.
XXS finally getting level 6 here. Does have birds available. And now I'm going to start to put a little bit more pressure. Just a point booster away from his Phylactery, where the real damage is going to kick in.
Here. So Fly is dead. Dead to right. It's no level 6 even for Bkop. Just the charging. Has level 2 in the greater bash. With Wukong's and the Balance Strike, they control out Fly and get an easy kill. Ooh, Spark of Courage for Windrunner.
Spark of Courage for Monkey King as well. Is gonna give him a lot of damage. It's such a good item on a lot of these heroes. Like we've seen it very popular on Medusa, on Wind Ranger with Focus Fire. Gives you that damage. Monkey King synergizes so nicely. 18 damage, and when you're below 50%,
middle tower is under attack.
then it's like you get extra armor. Imagine Monkey with Wukong's and also Spark of Courage armor.
Yeah.
Radiant's
might make you unkillable. So they took the top tier 1. They're looking to get the mid tier 1. There will be a TP in from Ava, but he does not have RP for another 20 seconds. So this tier 1 is pretty much dead. They get a tier 1 bottom of their own. So it's not like an empty trade or anything like that, but it's 2 towers for 1, which they're happy about on the side of Aster.
Monkey King is one of those heroes that gets involved early on compared to, like, sure, Faceless Void might join in, land the chrono, go back to farming. Fly this time around decided to go for Hand of Midas, which I really like. The game is kind of slower on their side.
Is under attack.
Looks very dead here.
Easy little kill there, and they just continue to get these kills. It's 5-4, so Aster has a 1-kill lead, but again, you're looking for these heroes like Sumail, who's just about to hit level 9. Well, Windrunner's actually caught up and evened it out, so that 1 level disadvantage was cleaned up, especially once they got that kill on Sumail over mid, right?
Yeah, the problem is they lost mid tower, and also Aster understanding who's the playmaker of Piggy Killers, going for XM, knows that 2 supports can't really do much. Enchantress and Dark Willow are now smoked. Dark Willow's still level 5, trying to get a kill on Visage. Let's see if they manage to do so. They need to land this Shackle. XXS does have birds available, so might be a bit more difficult kill to get with those stuns. Let's see.
Ramble Maze, the damage, and getting out. At least for now, XM, he might not be so fortunate. Monet comes in, Boundless Strike, Soul Assumption, some damage through. Bkop ready over to the side. The Shackle not going to really save him much when Sumail comes in with the Astral Step and the Aether Remnant to get the catch and get the kill. Monet is down again. Monet with the Battle Spring Chronosphere. It's on fire. Yeah, Wukong's is just doing damage, and he's gonna do that while he's in the Chronosphere. Terrorize used hits on Monet. They've got a familiar that locks up 5-5 for a second. They get the kill on Frisk, so they'll take out a third. Alma's gonna be farming bottom while all this goes on, and Fly, well, he has to retreat.
That Chrono, Wukong's command monkeys killed Enchantress. They didn't even focus her down, so not that good of a trade. And now, let's see one more time. Like the good news, that's why I said this is a difficult kill to get because of the birds.
Right.
And he stunned him, then he stunned him again. Wind Ranger was about to have Wind Run off cooldown because of that Arcana Rune, but Samael comes in, gets the jump, and they do manage to burst the Phylactery plus Soul Assumption. And this is where the game is gonna fall apart. Something that we did mention is no cooldowns on set of Aster, while Piggy Killers, they have big ulti cooldowns like RP, Chronosphere. So every single time down, they're gonna go for these kills. And I was wondering what the build on Monet is gonna be, whether him or Spirit will go for Dexo because they need to keep the pressure, have a little bit more tower damage. So in the end, it's gonna be Monkey, and look at this Observer Ward. You can put it inside Lotus for some reason. That's has been discovered lately. I did not see this until 733C.
That and like the damp to the moment.
Stats really good, dodging time dilation as well. Dark Willow, Bramble Maze, First Crown, which he doesn't even have at the moment.
Charge onto XM, but the Shackle connects. He still has to run from the rest. So because the trip he's planting, swinging down on Golden Hero while Ava is dying to Sumail. So damage on Mercy, and by some I mean some decent soul assumption damage.
That's half HP gone, even with Train Drop proc. I could see Piggy Killers falling apart the next couple of minutes. Like, they use one bad fight, try to land Chrono, there's not that much damage inside Chrono anyway, or Oracle's False Promise kicks in. I could even see them taking a fight, not killing anybody on their side. These are like very difficult fights for them to take. What's Magnus building does it.
Charge Mercy, dead. Okay.
Aster's gonna hunt them down.
They're kind of showing what Piggy Killer needed to do in the previous game, right? With the pressure?
Pretty much, but I don't know if they could have done it completely. Maybe try to force a couple more of these fights. Now Frisk, he's in trouble. Shadow Realm, still gonna get stunned.
Has XM over to the side, but Bramble Maze down, Frisk hit him, and it's not as strong as when the hero was first released. Going into another strike that's on XM. Both are probably gonna die, but it may not be until after this False Promise. Chronosphere is used, the damage threshold is still over it. He will finally pop. I might use that Chrono just to get a kill on a Bobika. They'll go to the RP. He's on to this Oracle. He's taking a lot of attention. Finally, they get that kill, but Primal Spring will come to man. Fly going in. Abba gonna die, and they're gonna turn their attention onto this Faceless Void. He's gonna try and time walk away. They do have drums on Frisk, but still, like Chrono RP onto an Oracle. I don't know if that's worth it.
They're trying to get any kind of kills they can get at the moment, and now Deso is finished on Monet, so he's gonna be the one dealing some insane amount of damage. You get caught inside Wukong's, you're definitely gonna die.
There's that Deso. Watching Fly, he really, yeah, he's 1,200 gold behind this Monkey King.
They did not kill many towers, just that bottom one, and you can see as soon as Chrono is being used, Aster, they want to keep this pressure going. First charge, gonna be the one dying one more time, and they want to kill Mag.
Mag in too far. That is really just not where you need to be.
That's an extra kill, definitely. That's a bonus kill. Should have skewered away immediately. They need to farm these outer rings. Try to get some farm on these 3 cores. soon as the chrono is down, they need to avoid fights. Now,
Dire's bottom tower is under
18 minutes
attack.
into the game, this also opens up to Roche having Solar Crest plus Deso available on their side. They could go in and just straight up kill Roshan.
Right.
Now they're gonna be
Dire's
hunting
middle
down
tower
again.
is under attack.
Let's see who they manage to find.
Hunting and searching and finding. XM, do you really want to go with the tie? So yeah, he's by himself. Why not? He'll get the kill on a Monet, charge on a Mercy. Mercy's not having fun as he's going to be caught and potentially killed again. Sumel off to the side. Astral Step, and now Fly Fight just time walked. It's on cooldown for 2 more seconds, but the Shackle connects. They've got the false promise. So Sumel, Astral Step, Dissimulate, right on top of XM. Got the Rod of Atos, Ava, Shockwave. Hell needs to skewer
on everything.
RP, and false promise was already used, but Dissimulate gets for the side. Another strike on XM, and they still catch Sumel. But they get the kill onto XM, something that they kind of came for on this one. As Bobika is going to be hit with his Cursed Crown as well as the Pendulum Soul target, but not a lot of damage coming through because he's got that bulldoze to make sure that he's not still currently available. Pichu as well as XXS get caught in his Chronosphere, but not a lot of right clicks coming for the moment. They've got the net, and now Monet's going to be back in the fight. They get the kill on the Ava, they'll throw the Terrorize, they're feared away. The Cursed Crown's going to pop onto both XXS as well as Pichu. That'll allow these heroes to start to run except for Frisk. That'll allow Fly to get they lose a lot of heroes at the end of this fight.
In terms of gold, Aster got a little bit more from it, but sloppy fight. First, Monet is like between 3 heroes, dies in the end, and yeah, let's see. Let's take that Roche. This is the, I think this might be like the perfect timing to go for Roche when you're playing Radiant. If you have enough damage, 20 minutes into the game, he goes to the Radiant side, you kill Roche in like 40 seconds, and you invade enemy Tormentor, try to steal their XP rune. I think that's a big one. Let's see if they have enough time to do it. There is smoke available on Oracle. How much is it gonna take us? Like a good 20 seconds to kill off this Roche. They can kill this game.
Yeah, not the quickest. Not that it necessarily needs to be. And eventually, there it is.
And it's the play. This seems to be. I've seen it 2-3 times. This is the perfect timing. Bobika manages to get it.
Oh my. Bobika on the front line, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Nether Strike and Dissimulate. They've got the root. Firefly control with the familiars, and he can't go anywhere. Firefly never getting the chance. Let him flap his wings. Let him fly.
You should have
Mercy's gonna die. Monet gets another kill, and like you said, Tormentor available. So you can just take that. You can take the tier 2. You can do both.
When you're doing this type of a play, you know you already kind of won the game pretty much with this type of a move. You're going to be holding the Aegis, stealing their XP runes, stealing their Tormentor as well.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And Spirit Breaker again, because we praised it in the previous game, Planner Pocket will be available for Spirit Breaker this time around. He's going into Crimson. Now it's time to get another tier 2 tower. Monet already sitting at 10 Deso charges.
Yeah, that's insane. Out of Atos, Bobika using that planar pocket. Cursed Crown, Bedlam, but bound to strike. Bobika surviving. First thinking about the Terrorize as Monet, going in and having that harpoon with the Deso the charge. And the Terrorize, it lands with another strike. XM, Mercy, and Frisk to do the damage. They get the kill on the Bobika. So, XM will have time to TP out, and they won't end up getting that kill, but they will get Mercy. Frisk might also just be dead here. They will catch him and kill him off. Purifying Flames finish there for Pichu.
I'm trying to split the map on the other heroes. Fly wants to get his Manta style online, but Aster, they are As we can see, Universal Heroes, very good. 23 minutes into the game.
Dire's top
Void
tower
Spirit with
has
2
fallen.
items does have 200 damage available per right click, which is perfectly
Dire's middle
balanced.
tower is under attack.
Well, that is a little ridiculous, truthfully. You have Spirit Breaker back, charging through towards bottom.
Compare like standard carry hero, Faceless Void, which does have almost the
Dire's
same
middle
amount of
tower
items,
is under
sitting at
attack.
134 damage.
Vanished, will not
Dire's
come.
middle
Very,
tower
very
has
much,
fallen.
yeah, the same, right? Definitely.
Having extra like 60, 70 damage on Faceless Void, not a biggie at all.
Oh, fly. You can't hide. Go for the Nether Strike. Time Walk, trying to leave. Bobika's still chasing. You want to get this kill. Astral Step, Aether Remnant. There's another one. Some people find $20 in their pocket. Bobika finds planer in his pocket.
That's a good one. They will go and probably try to end the game. Like we said that this could potentially be a 25. Like how I say we, even though I said it, just give you credit for it. Could be a 25-minute game. It was a good banger joke, you know. So I have to have you included in some of these like things that I say.
I told you, it really is like that class group project. You keep giving me credit. I was never there, dude. Bramble Maze down, they'll try to defend. It feels like a last-ditch effort. They've got fly back in 2 seconds. The glyph, but it's really only deterring them for a moment. And actually, they ping out the Tormentors, so they might all back off altogether. Interesting.
Maybe they're still afraid of this Chronosphere. Gleipnir does decent amount of damage, so they want to drag them out of spaces. That's exactly what they're doing.
And George, Nether Strike, Percy on the run. They're not going to show him any of his namesake and kill him off again for the 10th time.
Welcome to the double-digit deaths club. Not a club you want to join.
Population in this game, 1.
Free membership. Anyone can join anytime.
I'm in that group a lot. But for the right reasons. I put my life on the line for my team all the time. Mail. Astral Step gets away. Both get charging slow. Gets hit by the Bramble Maze. Shackle is the one in the front. Chrono on a 3. I mean, thinking nothing of this, it's just going to feel awful. They finally get you. They've got the Terrorize. They followed it up pretty much perfectly. They lose Fly. RP, the damage, infinite shots, and the Astral Step. Sumail getting the kill. On to XM. The look over at Ava. The chase is on. I mean, Chrono, Terrorize, Shackle Shot, everything going the way of Piggy Killer. And they still can't get more than just the supports.
And now with all this extra damage, Monkey King, sure, they got Pichu. It was a good Chrono in the end, but something we said, lack of damage inside the Chronosphere, it's not there. And you see, again, Monkey, Nullifier, this item has been, I'd say, picked up in every single game so far that I've been watching, at least the one that needs to have some kind of dispel. And Mercy again is going to drop. Monet,
The 11. Go club.
Solo kill again. All this armor coming out from Solar Crest. Keep that, so Vintage is about to finish off his AC as well. As soon as you land that Chrono, it feels like Aster can do whatever the hell they want for 2.5 minutes.
Everybody back up now, so Aster, free reign of this base. Shackle connects, but there's no Chrono to follow this one up. They don't have Terrorize for another 20 seconds either, so bottom set of racks will go. They're ahead. No, I thought maybe top, but he caught a big one. He harpooned in a big fish, and that was Fly. Weigh that thing on the scale, it might be a world record for how quick he died. They'll look for more. Aether Remnant. Ava forced to stay near the tier 4 towers. They'll go after the tier 3 top. New game kind of looks pretty over.
Yeah, definitely looks done so. There's no damage. Samuel jump again.
Strike. There's the kill for acceptance. They call GG. Team Aster.
What a shot.
Really easy in the Sumail debut.
Yeah, definitely. Like, the first game was relatively close for the first 15-20 minutes of the game. But then Aster just put it in the next gear.